What's up guys, Mark from Wandering Souls back at you with a new collection update. This is stuff I gathered throughout some period in the thrift stores. Nothing really fancy, big metal things or whatever. Just some plain stuff. There's definitely different kind of music in here. I don't know if I will keep all the stuff that is in here, but what I listened to, I quite enjoyed, although it's not all metal like I said, but yeah, it's really fun to find some things in the thrift store. I love the digging, the search, so to speak, and then find a gem or whatever. And sometimes other stuff comes in around the way. Before we go into that, we are listening to Epica live at Paradiso, fantastic live recording. Finally out on CD, vinyl, DVD, Blu-ray, etc. It was recorded in 2006 and finally in 2022 the band finally, the label and the label finally got the rights back from the original label and released the damn thing, because that label that didn't want to release it in some strange way, but finally it's here. So fantastic recording, band in the early lineup, not with the lineup they now have. There are only 3 members left from this lineup, so yeah, it kind of changed a bit, but it sounds fantastic and I'm really glad to own it. Over into the updates, I got a record and a bunch of CDs. Let's start off with the record to get that out of the way. This is not to say an album I wanted to have, but this is an album that is pure nostalgia for me. Especially reminds me of my mom. She passed away sadly years ago, but always when I hear this album I get thinking of her. So it was only like 3 or 4, I think €4, so it's not the best condition, but it's okay how it plays. It's pretty fine. So pick up Me Love Bad Out of Hell, classic album from this singer, also passed away. But yeah, great stuff. Bad Out of Hell, Heaven Can Wait. Yeah, great stuff. Paradise by the Dashboard Light, of course, is on here. Yeah, good album. There is some wear on the cover, but it's okay. It's a 77 album, so it is not really strange. It came though with the original in the sleeve, so I'm happy about that because it contains all the lyrics. With that, I don't know the lyrics, but it's always fun to read along with it while listening to the record. And the record came in this paper sleeve, which I will replace someday after I clean the record again. It's on the Epic label. So the record itself looks pretty nice. No cuts or scratches, just some dust that needs to get off now and then. So for €4, only a bit VG cover. Well, it's not that bad, right? Let's see if I can get it back in normally. So I have to clean the record again and get some new sleeves, which are on the way, but I'm on the way to that because I'm out of sleeves right now. So but yeah, really nice find for €4. You know, get back a bit of nostalgia in your life. And not probably everyone will like this, but hey, it's just a matter of taste probably. And over to the CDs. This one I saw, this is a best of album from Clannad, Pastpresent. They had this like 4 or 5 times back in that moment, so yeah, why not grab a copy? You know, I like Clannad. It's a bit folky, rocky, poppy music. I have some records by them as well, but it's really nice to have a CD for in the car, for example. Why not the best of, you know? Good stuff on here. You can look at the track list and see yourself what's on it. Just pause the video and you'll see it. Alright, nice old pressing. And it came with a booklet as well, so that's cool. On this page is a bit useless, but yeah, that's what it is. And this is some commercial copy thingy in the middle. And some credits and stuff. So yeah, really nice to pick this up. Like I said, it's nice for in the car if I'm in that kind of mood, you know. It's easy to pick a CD than play a record in the car, right? So then I picked up Michel Jarre with Oxygene, the first offering from this artist from France. Sorry. Great, fantastic. Symphonic music, electronic music. How do you say it? It's great. Everybody will probably know track 4 on this, the part 4 of this. If you hear it, you think, oh, that melody. Everybody recognizes it. I can assure you. Classic recording from the 70s already. It's old. Of course, this is a CD reissue, but not really much to the booklet there, but it's fantastic stuff. I have the second album as well on record, and I really enjoy this artist. Good musician. And then an CD that probably not a lot of people expect from me. This is Roxy music with Avalon. Synthie poppy music. I was not really special into this band, but I really like this cover. That's one, and I like the track Avalon, which is a great hit on this one. So I thought, why not? It was like €3 or something, so can't hurt to pick that up. And if I get bored, I always can get rid of it, right? So, but for now, I really like this stuff, so who cares? Like I said, not a lot of big metal in here, but yeah. This is probably the next one is probably the only metal thing you could expect. Well, metal, new metal, let's put it that way. This is a band I was not really into back in the day. Everybody seems to shit on this band as well. I understand here and there why, and here and there also not why. There's some decent tracks on this, and also tracks that think, what the fuck. You know, this is Incubus with Science. Big track is I think a certain shade of green. That's the big track on this one. Look that up on YouTube, and you think, if you go back to straight to the 90s, end of the 90s, that new metal track, yes, that one. Yeah. Most of all, clean vocals. Some of the new metal bands also have screams. This band doesn't really have that. It's just more cleaner, and you know, the expected rhythms and stuff like that. We also experiment there with percussion and things like that. We try to mix it up a bit with also have an Zwigger and DJ somewhere. Not that a lot of new metal bands didn't have, like Limp Bizkit had one, for example, but you know, it's different. I had to get used to this. I'm still not top fan from this band. I don't expect that. It's just thing that I will put on now and then, and see what I think of it. It's not really super special to me, but here and there are some songs that are pretty decent, and, but I don't know if this is a stayer or not. Don't know if this band is still active. There are more bands that were called Incubus, which I prefer to this one. One is called now Opprobrium, which is a more death thrash band. That's a really good band. And there was a death metal band in the past as well, with an ex-member of Morbid Angel, I think, or two members, ex-members, which was short-lived. It's a fantastic band as well. But this band got all the rights nowadays because this band was quite popular. So the Incubus from which now is a problem, had to change the name. For example, because of that. And yeah, I think I've always funny that the more popular one gets the rights, while the other one band is way longer active. I always find it kind of strange. If you start a band and you have a unique name, guys, get the copyright to it, the name, the band name. Otherwise, some other band will claim your fucking name. You know, just saying. Incubus with Science. Then I bucked up an album from Simple Minds, New Gold Dream, 81, 82, 83. 93, 84, I don't know what it is. What does it say? Something like that. 2 big tracks on this, I think. Someone Somewhere in Summertime, I think, and what's the other one? Returning Price, I think. Well, I'm not super familiar with his name. I know the bands. I have heard some big songs from them in the past, but they are not on this one. But it's an okay album. New wave band or something like that. Post punk. I don't know how you call this. You guys are probably more expert in that than me. It's okay stuff. I enjoy it. I have to be in the mood for it, but it's not bad. Really nice disclosure pictures from the band members. It's not something a lot of people normally do in their booklets. And the credits. Nice album. I think this is from the 80s somewhere, 85, 86, somewhere in that vein. After the album after this one could use some great hits, I know, but this one a bit less. But it's an okay album. Definitely will spin this sometime more. Also picked up a best of album from Dire Straits, another nice CD for in the car. Money for Nothing. It contains all big hits from that period, so you guys can see what the track listing is. And if you know the Dire Straits, then you also know what to expect. Nothing new under the sun. These guys are always in the top 2000s in the Netherlands with a bunch of songs. And in the top 2000 of all time, which is most of the time on air on the end of the year, last week, going into the new year. And they spin then all the big songs from the past and present, and you know, the people can choose their songs, and there's also always bands that come out from that, and this is one of them. One will be U2, Queen, you know, ABBA, that kind of bands, always in that list. Beatles, the Rolling Stones, you know, Led Zeppelin. Those bands are always in there. Last 3 I was really happy to find. There's some stuff from Bon Jovi actually. Find it in a thrift store, you don't see that a lot. First of all is the solo effort by John Bon Jovi, The Blaze of Glory, the Young Guns 2 soundtrack. Fantastic to find this in good condition as well. Yeah, classic album. Blaze of Glory is of course the big hit on this one. I wanna leave. What's all on this? Let's see. Billy Get Your Guns, Miracle, Blaze of Glory, Blood, Money. Santa Fe, Justice in the Birds, Never Say. I can't read this, guys. I know what is this. You really got me now. Dying ain't mouth of living, worth of living, and Guano City. Like I said, Blaze of Glory is the big track on this. The other songs I'm not really familiar with. It's been ages I have spun this, and I still need to spin this, but I will. It's a good soundtrack, so I'm not worried. We'll keep this in the collection probably. And I found 2 albums by Bon Jovi. The first 2, Bon Jovi, fantastic album. Runaway, big hit on this one. Roulette is fantastic. Shot Through the Heart, Live Life, Breakout is great. Get Ready, yeah, really great tracks on this one. Yeah, Runaway was the big breakthrough for the band. Big single right before this album came out. And yeah, he gathered some musicians to record the rest, and then the rest is history. Great stuff. Yeah, self-titled one, and of course the second one, 7800 degrees Fahrenheit, which is this album. So I like this album a bit less, but it's still pretty good. In and Out of Love, Price of Love, Only the Lonely, Tokyo Road, fantastic songs on here. Lyrics, and that's what you get in the booklet here. So I was really stoked to find some Bon Jovi on the list there, and yeah, fantastic. Sometimes this thrift store doesn't have anything. It's just the thrift store I go the most to, and sometimes they have a bunch of rock albums in, and then I thought, now I need to dig, and then you came across 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 albums that you want. Not big metal albums or anything, although I scored an Angra album there back in the past, surprisingly. But yeah, stuff like this, you know, Bon Jovi, it's not really bad to have in your collection, although the usage fan, but I really enjoy the old stuff. If it was a newer album, I have the thing after these days I'm kind of on, but if I find albums that from the earlier periods, I still might grab them. Good stuff. So mixed bag here. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not really metal, but metal updates will come in the future again. Don't worry. I'm still collecting music. Yeah, you know how it goes. So thank you all for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you get something to say, put it in the comment section down below. I will be back with another video soon, and thank you all for watching, and stay strong, guys.